Alright everyone. Alright, previous video I showed you how to create an account for Polleverywhere. Now I'm going to actually show you how Polleverywhere could be used. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I have to put in my email address. That's my account, so this is my real one. And my password. Alright, now you can see I have some example polls in here. I'm going to just pull this one up. This was one that we actually had done in school. Which character do you most associate yourself with? This is from Lord of the Flies. Here is one that we did in an 8th grade classroom for Lord of the Flies, and it basically asks which character do you most associate yourself with, and then there's a poll of the different characters that are in the story. So basically what you do is you have this poll, okay, that is already created, and you can go down here to share and publish, open that up, and there's a couple ways that you can do this. You can actually download this in a PowerPoint, or you can view it live on the internet, or you could embed it into your blog site. Okay, so there's a lot of features here. So we're just going to do the easiest one, which is live chart and link. So right here, if I copy this, okay, this is telling me a web address where I'm going to copy it, where you could actually see the results of this. So if you can envision this, you set up a poll that you want to use in your classroom. Okay, so as students come in, they can be viewing the poll at the website that I just copied the URL for. I'm going to paste it in. Okay, so let's go to that site, and this is what students would actually see. Okay, it's fetching the data right now. So this is what they would see. So let me go back to this. Okay, so now I'm back on my account here. I actually need to say start the poll. Okay, the poll has started. Okay, and this is students would have to get out their cell phones, and they would to this number pick whichever one of these that they most associate with. I believe with Polleverywhere that there's a limit of, I think, 30 students that can respond to a particular poll. So, maybe you have a class of 40, maybe you have a class of 45, you might have a class of less than 30 as well. It basically means that the first 30 people with a cell phone that can log into to hit this could vote. Okay. Now again, we get back to the question about, well, what about cell phones in the classroom? Well, you know what? If the kids have the cell phones on their person, when they come in, you can say, pull this up when you're ready. Say you may get your cell phones out right now. You have 30 seconds to text this to the poll, and then you must put it, shut it back off and put it back in your pocket. So that way they don't have an unlimited amount of time to do this. They can't be texting their friends back and forth. They have 30 seconds to hit this. The ones that can, texting rates would apply, so most of them have free texting anyway. So you'd have to set all those parameters in place. But again, you'd get a nice little response to a question you might want. You can have several of these ready to go for a class as well, and see the responses as they do them. All right, so let me actually log out. Okay, I'm going to log out of Polleverywhere. That poll is still running. Okay, the poll is still running, and this was the page. Let me refresh that. This is the page with the link that will display the data. That's what it's going for right now. Okay, now this is what the students would see. Okay, I just refreshed it. So that link is what they gave me in my administrative control panel. Okay, I copied that and I just put it in a URL. You can also do this in a PowerPoint slide as well, but I think this works just fine. Now I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm getting ready to text this as a result, as a response. All right, so I got to put in 3. I have my texting open up on my phone. I got 37607, and I'm going to put in let's vote for Jack. He's fairly much in the middle there. 222 697. 222697. I'm going to say send, and in a few seconds you're going to see it appear on the screen. And there it is. So as it's live too, so as the first 30 students start voting their text vote in, you'll see it live, and it'll change right before them. So it gives you a good way for instant feedback. You didn't have to pay for student response systems, and you could just use the cell phones that the students have, as long as your administrator is okay with it, which I think if you demonstrate this for them, I think that most of them will go for something like this. Alright, if you have any questions, please let me know.